You want to go for a walk, Winston? You want to go for a walk, Katie?
Yes.
Levi, you want to go for a walk? Levi does.
Yes. Kinsley does.
Kinsley's already out. She's
like,
already walking.
Let's go.
Come on, Winston boy. Come on. Winston has not... First of all, hello.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas. It is our Merry
Christmas Eve.
But it is your Merry Christmas. And altogether, it's Happy Holidays for all of those of you that don't celebrate Christmas. Anywho, hello everybody.
Hi.
We are going to go for a walk. We haven't done that for a while before it gets a little bit too chilly tonight.
And too dark.
And too dark. And I was saying that in the morning, this boy here has been reluctant to go for a walk for almost a week now. He just really doesn't want to go. So we'll see if he wants to go now. Do-do-do. Do-do-do-do.
Did you put that feed cup there?
What feed cup where? You're seeing things.
No, I'm not.
In fact, I did put this feed cup here. Please remind me to pick it up because I walked the sheep over here thinking that they could just graze in here. This is what you were talking about yesterday.
Yeah.
And I lured them over with feed, with pellets. And then I put it there because I was just going to pick it up on my way back. Well, it turns out we went a completely different direction back because the dogs we were walking in this morning and they were on the trail of something just going crazy. So we ended up going up the hill towards the gray barn, towards the chickens in the pond, and I therefore didn't come back to pick that up.
Got it.
So if we come back this way, we'll pick it up.
Yeah, the dogs were freaking out last night, like barking and barking and barking.
Oh yeah?
Like way more than normal.
Were they over here by any chance?
Yeah, they were over here by the fence.
Oh wow, okay.
And I guess one of our neighbors got a new dog and it got out.
Oh.
And it ended up over here.
Oh.
And so they caught it and gave it back to the neighbor, the other neighbor, who it belongs to. But yeah, they had just gotten it. It got out and it was all the way over here.
Yikes.
And that's not it's not like right across the street. It's a neighbor further down.
Oh wow, okay.
So.
Good thing we have our perimeter fencing.
Yeah. So I learned that they told me this morning that.
Oh, okay.
Because I was like, the dogs were freaking out last night, and then they're like, yeah, another dog was in our yard, and I was like, oh, gotcha. Makes sense.
That makes sense.
Because usually our dogs don't go to the fence lighting and bark. I mean, their dogs always bark at us when we walk, but you can see how ours don't even react.
Yeah, not to that.
Not to these guys.
No, not to the Christmas Santa doggies.
Yep. Hello to you too.
I got all of the Barnwood sprayed down with the wood preservative.
Nice.
And bug killer and fungi inhibitor. So it's drying now. It'll be dry tomorrow. I shot a little video of it, so I'll post that on top of what we're talking about here. Just stacks of barnwood, old barnwood. So now I need to lay it out to see what pieces are going to go where, on which side, and fit together.
And whether or not we want to.
And then whether or not we need to stain it, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then are we going past this, or are we just doing a loop?
I don't care, honey.
Okay. And then I decided to work on some electrical stuff because we're going to be putting another heat pump in the kitchen. Well, putting a heat pump in the kitchen, which will be a second one in the great room. And that one is going to be a dual head because the other head is going to go into the laundry room. So right outside the kitchen window, I needed to bring the electricity for that circuit over. So I was working on that today. And plus I wanted to have an outside receptacle out there too, right next to it. So just putting all that up there. And then I also started looking at the...
Oh, we are? Okay.
Do we want to?
It's up to you.
Let's do it.
Let's do it.
What could go wrong?
Oh, so much.
There we go. Go ahead, Levi. You're excited. Kind of. He's like, eh. Winston's like, eh. Yeah, so then I was like, well, there's probably going to be some downtime in both of those projects. The electrical, the Barnwood. So I started looking at the bathroom in the hallway to do the shower slash tub. So I was fitting the shower head and the shower faucet and the handheld sprayer, all those connections to see when it's screwed in all the way, how much gap we have between that and the wall. And it turns out, Katie,
You have plenty of room.
it depends on what we're planning on rooming, but it turns out it is 3/8 of an inch away from, when it's all screwed in, from the wall.
Okay.
So if you want to, we can do 1/4 inch thick tile,
Okay.
and that'll be a good, so basically what I'm saying is we can do tile in that bathroom if you want to,
Okay.
as opposed to the,
This stuff where we'd have to seal it and then put because we had mentioned this quite a while ago, but as a reminder, we weren't originally anticipating, I don't know what we were anticipating honestly for the shower, but what I had bought for the other bathroom, it's weird they all three went up there.
yeah,
Nate had used that to measure the tub in the main area, and unfortunately it's just it was stuff I bought for the kitchen backsplash.
yeah, it's like a peel and stick.
Yeah, it's a peel and stick metal, and I had got it. I didn't realize it wasn't waterproof, but I hadn't purchased it for the bathroom. I had purchased it for the kitchen.
Yeah, and I was thinking that she purchased it for the bathroom walls.
Yeah.
The peel and stick stuff. So I was like, oh, this is gonna be super simple. So I can just put drywall up and then just do peel and stick on top of that. And then I measured all of my plumbing things just to have it stick out. Basically that that 1/8 inch
to fit tight
flush.
to that. Yeah.
But then it turns out that I measured it wrong, so I did 3/8 inch.
Sweet.
Yeah, so
it worked out.
that stuff isn't waterproof, but if you have waterproof backing, then you can still do it. But
yeah, I think I want to use it for the kitchen and for our master.
Okay.
Because our master is going to be just a soaking tub.
Yeah.
It's going to have a shower, but not like a stand-up shower.
Yeah.
It's just a shower head, so you're not going to be standing up and showering like this. You'd be sitting down and hosing off.
Yeah.
Hosing off.
Yeah, as long as you don't go wild with the hose and go all over the place and get the walls all wet.
Well, we could still do that waterproofing layer. Just to be on the safe side. Winston didn't come down. He stayed up.
Oh yeah, he's up there.
Yeah.
So you get to now find tile.
Yay, because when I was looking yesterday, or when we were shopping, I found some tile I really, really liked.
Okay, hopefully it's 1/4 inch
I hope
thick
so
tile
too. We'll have
and not
to see.
thicker.
I'll take a look. But yeah, I saw some tile I really liked that I was like, ooh, if this will work, I want to do this.
What did you find there, mister?
Walnut?
Yeah, probably black walnut.
Yeah, it sounds hard.
Yeah. It's not good for you, Levi.
Buddy. I don't know why they like those so much. I don't want them to crack a tooth.
Yeah, or choke on it. Yeah, so looks like I'll be doing some tile work in the near future. I don't necessarily like doing tile.
No.
But I'll do it.
Yeah. We had a pretty good rhythm when we did our last bathroom. Like one of us was cutting and one of us was installing. I think I was cutting and you were installing.
Which bathroom are you talking about?
The Portland house.
With the really small tub?
Yeah. It was working out good. I I thought it was working out nicely, because he's much better with finish work.
Yeah. Yeah. So that's what we have going on now. That's about it. That's pretty much what I had in my head.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I had a busy day too.
I was going to ask you how your day was. That was next.
That was. Yeah, it was very chicken forward.
Chicken Ford?
Chicken forward. Yeah, it was. I went to every single coop and cleaned every single coop. So everyone got lime and diatomaceous earth. Everyone got cleaned out nesting boxes. Everyone got food and water, and then all of the smaller coops got cleaned out, and then the special and meaty, the two birds that are kind of in quarantine by themselves, there were some roosters, I think, that were trying to get in to get their food and stuff before we processed the roosters, that killed the cheap bag that we had. We just had a food bag as a side, and so it didn't have a really good wind block for them, so I put a new coop down there for them, a new run.
Oh, okay.
And when we get back from the walk, I'm gonna put a nesting box in there for them with a little bed, and then I'm gonna put a wind block on one side, and so they'll have a nice little area. And as soon as I did that, they went straight over to the new one, went right inside of it, no hesitation. I didn't have to move them, because I just put the run on, or the gate, the fencing on either side, so they could choose which one they wanted, and they just came straight to it. So they were excited, and then Betty came back and jumped back in.
Okay.
Since we took Betty's babies away, she's been hanging out with them. She's not down for having any roosters around, so she's hanging out with the two girls, which is fine. It's pretty funny because they never lived together, any of them. Those three were all from separate flocks.
Yeah.
And they're just doing fine together, just chilling.
Yep. They found their flock.
Yeah, I don't know what I'm gonna do with Special. She's a leg bar that when we bought her, there was just something wrong with her. And so we never bred her, and we pulled her from the breeding flock because there was something wrong with her. She had lameness in her legs. And
we saw that when Sang was out helping with the pigs.
Mm-hmm.
We went around and he's like, "Oh, what's going on with her?"
Yeah.
Oh man, look at that. So yeah, we pulled her. That's when that was back in February.
Yeah, and so it was not long after we had gotten her. And so yeah, anyway, I had her in with the Cochins, the Bantams, for a long time, and she did great with them, but the Bantams, the rooster would not leave her alone. And so, and she would just lay down and he would just stand on top of her, and it was like
over and over and over. Yeah.
All day long.
Yeah.
And so I just felt so bad for her. So she's just been with, if we ever have any hen that needs respite, or we just always have her in with somebody. So she's never alone. But she just kind of gets to chill and eat, and she doesn't lay eggs. She hasn't laid eggs for probably 6 or 7 months. She's just and she's not even a year and a half.
Yeah.
So she's just a unique bird.
Yeah, she's super friendly though. She lets you pick her up, and not that she can move out of the way.
Yeah.
She has no defense whatsoever, but yeah, she's
super sweet.
Yeah, she is sweet.
Yeah.
Yep. Hey, Kinsley, come on.
Oh.
Not you too, girl. I can tell you to stop and you listen.
Yeah, the boys not so much.
Not so much.
Sometimes, but yeah, not always.
Yeah, not always.
Yeah, I'm exhausted from just cleaning all the coops. That's like doing all that in one day is a lot.
That's a lot, especially by yourself.
Yeah.
Yeah, working all that wood, spraying all of it, because you have to get every single side and lift it all up. So you're moving the wood at least 3 or 4 times each, and they're not light.
No.
So my back is pretty tender and sore right now. Yeah, but it was a good productive day of just doing stuff.
Yeah.
I was going to do a trash run, but then it's Tuesday, but then I remembered it's Christmas Eve.
Yeah.
So they most likely were going to be closed, and I didn't want to pack up the truck, drive over there. It's a short drive, but then find out that it wasn't. open and then come home and unpack the truck. So I'm like, oh, I'll just wait until Thursday.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Oh.
Levi's.
He's on to
He's
something.
on something.
Yeah, since I have the next 10 days off, I reached out to a group that is been staying local to see if they need more volunteers for search and recovery in the area. There's still tons and tons of areas that haven't been fully searched yet, and folks are trying to stay ahead of Department of Transportation, because Department of Transportation is starting to burn piles, but the piles haven't been searched yet.
Oh my gosh.
And so they don't have enough boots on ground in the area. And so I volunteered either my time or my skills, which is organization of logistical teams. That's what I do for a living. And they said some of the biggest hurdles they've come across is how disorganized search parties have been. And so I reached out last night, and I hope they get back to me.
Yeah.
Because I just said, hey, I've got the next 10 days off. I can come help in any capacity that you need it. And then, so we'll see. And then after I go back to work, I could still help on weekends. But they're on a time crunch, so it was trying to get it all done as soon as possible.
Cool.
Because I know they've searched Jonesboro, they've searched Greenville, they've searched parts of North Carolina, and they're basically coming down the rivers, just searching riverbeds. They've got Zodiacs, which we're familiar
boats.
with. Yeah, because we used to own 2 of them. But the Zodiac inflatable boats, and they're just going up the riverbeds, and they have cadaver dogs. So they're just basically marking the areas and then calling the local authorities if they find any signs of anything.
Yeah, wow.
So it's kind of crazy. But yeah, so that's something maybe will be in the near future for us, or me, just depending on if we both are able to go do it, or
yeah.
if
it's organizational stuff, then no, it's all you. So we'll see. We'll see what they want.
It depends on what they need.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I told them you were very computer savvy, and I told them we had drones and we knew how to fly drones, and that we had camera equipment so we could help document things. I was like, we're able-bodied. Put us where you need us. It's pretty much what I said. We can organize supplies. We can go drop off supplies. Like I was like, we're completely open.
Cool.
So it's like wherever you all need the most support, that's where we'll go help. So hopefully we hear something back.
Yeah. Well, cool. Well, it looks like the doggies have
taken off.
So I think we will say goodbye for now. We'll be back probably tomorrow.
Yeah, we should. I mean, we're not doing anything for Christmas.
We're not doing anything. So
I think somebody asked if we were going to be spending time with our families. No, we're staying on the homestead.
Yep.
Nate had his yearly.
I had my travel already at the beginning of November.
Yep.
So we'll just be here hanging out, doing whatever.
Hopefully the weather stays like this and we can get more stuff done, because if we can have productive days like today, that'll be great.
Yeah. So I guess we'll see you tomorrow.
Take care.
Bye, guys.
Bye.
All right, let's go find those doggies.